Pisces Tarot, and I am your host, Mimi the Light Seer. Your business is my business. Today, we will dive into your business with a timeless relationship reading, which means it could be platonic, professional, or romantic. In this session, we will explore the overall energy of your reading, obtain cosmic insights to identify the topics, spill the tea on the energies involved, uncover the positives and the negatives while revealing the lessons that you need to learn, and suggest actions for healings and the best possible outcomes. Remember, this is a general reading, and you have found it when this message is needed. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Remember, I am LGBTQ plus friendly, using pronouns for storytelling purposes. Lastly, please like, rate, subscribe, and comment, and let me know how this message is connecting with you. And without further ado, let's get into your business. Good morning. Welcome to Pisces Tarot, everybody. I am your host. I am Mimi the Light Seer, and over here at Pisces Tarot, your business is my business. And oh child, we about to get into somebody's business. Come on in, y'all. Come around, children. Come on in. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Sasha, you already know. Good morning. Good morning, Positive Light. Yes. Listen, good morning. Okay. Good morning to all of my guppies, my friends on the graveyard shift. Good evening to all of my international folks. This morning we are live across TikTok as well as YouTube. So let me tell you now, my folks on TikTok, y'all know we got 1 week from today, 1 week before TikTok goes dark. So if you are interested in keeping this community live and strong as we've been doing for the past 6 months, I recommend highly you go ahead right now, go to my bio and click that link and go to my YouTube channel and subscribe right now to my YouTube channel. Okay, that's what I suggest. I will continue to go live as we make the transition from TikTok to YouTube, but at this time, that is the only platform that I would likely to be streaming from. Okay, so that said, if you're new to Pisces Tarot, I want you to put a star in the chat. If you're a returning guest, I want you to put a fish in the chat. It's almost like when you go to church and you visit, we want to recognize all of our new folks. Yeah, when we got somebody new, we want to get a good look at you. We want to know whose business are we possibly getting into today. We want to know who you are. We want to know what you look like. We want to know where you come from. Welcome, Sasha. Welcome. Thank you, Lex, for returning. Welcome, everybody. Yes, I'm trying to tell y'all, this is an adventure. Now, before we get started, I always try to take a moment. Good morning, Ashley. I always try to take a moment for us to just level set, right? Share our energy. You know, I just literally rolled up out of bed. Y'all been doing whatever y'all been doing all night. Good morning, Navy. Welcome, Kimmy. Yes. So listen, over here, Pisces Tarot, we always settle our energy before we get started with our readings. And then I do my readings in threes, okay? So first, we're going to take a little quick minute just to do some quick breath work, set our energy, cleanse the energy. Then I will drift over into our energy read, which I'll start pulling the oracle cards to give us some insights as to what is going on out there in the collective. We'll pull some clues. Then I will verify everything that I told you with the tarot, okay? I did miss telling you guys about my divine insight, okay? That's a major part of it too. So I promise you, your time is not wasted, okay? Everything that I tell you has something to do with everything. And for those of you who've been here long enough, y'all know how this goes. Everything got something to do with everything, all right? So if you're interested in viewing this experience, not horizontally, but if you're looking to do it, if you're looking to not do this vertically, you want to do it horizontally, feel free to go over to YouTube. You'll have the opportunity to review at that time. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and level set. Let's start with these 4 deep breaths. Counting to 4, holding for 4, and then releasing for 4. It's intoxicating. All right, let's get into it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. y'all. Yes, it's something to be said for that breath work, okay? And let's go ahead and cleanse this air. And our bowl doesn't want to work, but that's okay. We did what we did. We get what we get. We don't throw a fit, okay? So good morning, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, I am about 2.5, almost 3 hours later than usual. I was up, but I refused to get on the computer. Yeah, I refused. I was like, I'm not doing it. So if y'all are ready to get into this reading, y'all know what time it is. I need to see those hand clapping emojis. Let's get those hand clapping emojis going. This is an interactive experience, okay? So I talk to you. Please talk back. Please find your emojis. I know many of you guys are at work, but I know Grand Rising Melinda, we ready for this. We ready. We ready. We ready, okay? We sound like the Falcons. We ready. Ain't gonna do nothing but bust a grape in a fruit fight, but we ready. Here we go. So I don't really have much of an earworm today as much as I have been having in the past, but I do have just a thought for you guys to think about. And I know we kind of like touched bases on this a couple of weeks ago. I don't remember which reading it was. I don't remember which day it was. I know we talked about it, okay? And my guppies, y'all know. Y'all be knowing. Y'all be here, so y'all be knowing, okay? You know. The divine word that came to me this morning as I got out of bed and did my Bible study was based on the fact that we have got to get past being anxious, right? And so I know people always tell you, like when you're going through, good morning, Audrey. I know when people are always, okay, let me back it up. People think they're being helpful. When you're going through a quintessential life crisis, whatever that is, and you're looking for solutions, and you're looking for God, and you're looking for answers, and you're looking for manifestation, it can be very daunting and frustrating when things don't appear the way that you want them to appear when you need them to appear, okay? Now, what do you mean by that, Mimi? Okay, so case in point. If you're on the job market, many of you may have been looking for a job for over a year now. That is a thing, okay? I have a friend of mine who I know who has applied to probably about 50, 11,000 jobs right now. Okay, things she's qualified for, things she's overqualified for, things she's underqualified for. Interviews, none. Okay, none. So I say that to say, because oftentimes when you're talking to a believer, their first response is what? Well, God must ain't be ready for you to move yet, baby. They got you there for a reason. You just got to keep holding on to God's unchanging hands. And yes, while that is true, let's not devalue or minimize the feeling and the emotion behind feeling anxious. Okay? Anybody could pull out the Bible scripture and say, be anxious for nothing. Okay? But what does that mean for real, in a human experience, right? So let's do some Googling. Oh yeah, my keyboard ain't on yet. Hold on. What does it mean to be anxious? Because that's what came to me. So anxiety is a fear, a dread, an uneasiness that can be a normal reaction to stress. You said what now, sugar? Let's repeat it. Anxiety is a fear, a dread, an uneasiness that can be a normal reaction to stress. Stress can also cause physical symptoms like sweating, rapid heartbeat, a feeling tense and restlessness. Anxiety can also help you focus or give you a boost of energy. However, anxiety is extreme, frequent, and doesn't go away. Could be a sign of anxiety disorder. Anxiety disorders can be difficult to function in daily life, affecting school, work, and relationships. There are several anxiety disorders, including generalized anxiety behavior, panic disorder, and phobias. Okay? So, there are some signs that are obviously listed, right? But we don't even have to go all there because what we're talking about is that this is an emotion, okay? And for those of you who may not have been here when we had this conversation, what is the difference between feelings and emotions, you may ask? I'm glad you asked that question. The difference between a feeling and emotion is that a feeling is just that, it is internal, okay? You're thinking it. An emotion causes a physiological response to something, okay? That means for example, if I'm sad, I can be sad and not cry. But once I start to cry, that is a physiological response. My body is responding. If you have anxiety, your stomach is upset. Okay? So when somebody is telling you that something is being pressured upon their lives, okay, and it's causing them anxiety, let's not minimize what that looks like in a human flesh. Yes, we know God can do exceedingly above all that you can ask or think. He can do it just like that. We know. We know. We know. Okay? But let's stop dehumanizing our human elements. God gave us these feelings and emotions for a reason. Okay? He did. He didn't give it to us for us to be over here to be anxious for nothing. He got you there for a reason. Okay? Because guess what? You can apply to 50, 70, 11,000 interview jobs. It only takes one person to call you back. One person to give you a yes. Okay? Stop telling people to stop being anxious. I don't think anybody intends to want to be anxious. If you've been dealing with anxiety, you let me know if you like being anxious. Because I can tell you, I sure don't. I sure don't. Okay? So if I'm telling you that I'm struggling with anxiety or I'm having a feeling, don't devalue my feelings by covering it up with the scripture. That's all I'm saying. Let's just not do that. Okay? Let's just not do that. Hear somebody out first. Okay? Try to, with empathy, relate to what they're saying or what has been communicated to you, and then follow up with the scripture. Okay? Because what will be the most appropriate thing to do will be to say, you know what? I hear you and I understand how that feels, and I cannot imagine how that it feels. I imagine that feels like blah, 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 blah. But when I think about the goodness of da, 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 I think about all it takes is for one person to give you a yes. And I believe that favor is coming for you right now. Doesn't that sound better? So today, when you go through your life today, and when you go back and you listen to this playback and you're going through these different experiences, right? When you start to feel these things that are trying to come up in your spirit and disrupt your spirit, be quick to identify this is anxiety. And this is where this anxiety is coming from. Okay? Because I definitely feel like we have become a high functioning society when we're all numbing ourselves and coping to anxious things, like things that are making us nauseous and sick and all of those different things, right? So I'm just telling you, okay? I'm just telling you. We got to do better about that, but we got to be better about supporting one another and letting people be human beings. We're not perfect people. We're not robots. We're not going to get up. We're not going to pretend like things don't hurt when they hurt. Yes, they hurt. Experience that hurt. Feel it. Process your grief and your emotions so you can move on and be happy in life. All right? So that's my Mimi minute for the day. Okay? It's talking about recognizing when it's okay to know that you're not okay, and to know when somebody is minimizing you. Good morning, Queen. Know when somebody's minimizing you, and know when to tell them, I don't need to hear that right now. I just don't need to hear that right now. That's not helpful for me right now. I don't need to hear that. And I know for me as a person, that is surrounded by believers, When I come across people, good morning, Helen. When I come across people who are starting to do that to me, I just shut down the conversation. I stop talking. Because if I needed you to tell me that, I wouldn't, I don't want to hear that right now. And that's okay too. All right. So if y'all ready to get into this reading, because I feel like somebody's dealing with some anxiety this morning. Thank y'all for my gifts this morning. Look at y'all showing out. Y'all breaking the bands. If y'all ready to get into this reading this morning, go ahead and find those drums in the chat. Go ahead and find those drums in the chat. Because I promise y'all, we about to get into it. Somebody's dealing with anxiety today. I'm telling y'all. Yesterday I heard the word regret, but today I'm feeling somebody's dealing with anxiety. I need to find those drums. Look, Audrey ready to go. Let's go. I don't know why, for some reason or another, my computer keeps wanting to play music. All right, here we go. So I got to get my arms warmed up. I got to get my hands warmed up. Y'all know how this goes. I hope you guys had a beautiful shift last night. I hope you had a good weekend last night. All those different things. I hope y'all had a good time. Spirit, for the harm of none and for the benefit of all. Show us clear and precise messages. Show me great and mighty things. Protect my energy. Protect. Okay, now listen. Now it's too much. Too much. Too much. Protect my energy. Protect my life. Protect the people that are here. Look, y'all. Feeling the world came out at the bottom. Told y'all somebody's dealing with anxiety. Yes. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Share with us words and images, sounds. Communicate through me. It's for the people who are here. Those who have ear will hear, and they will see. Okay, okay. Look, you just throwing out. What is up with this feeling the world keeps wanting to come out? So I'm telling y'all, somebody is dealing with anxiety. I'm trying to be fair and shuffle the cards. That's the second time it done fell out. All right, here we go. Good morning, Mari. Welcome back. The storyteller. The storyteller. What I like most about this card is that we have a blank page, and this is a journal. So someone is getting the opportunity here to write their own story. Okay, you're getting the opportunity to write your own story. Now, what is drawing my attention most, and I have a fountain pen. I write with the fountain pen. I have it right here. Okay. And I have some ink as well. But what I find most interesting is that on this card, that's exactly what I thought it was. If y'all look closely at this, there's a picture of a keyhole in the middle of the book. Okay, I've never really paid attention to that before. So you have a key and a lock, which means you have some insight, you have some wisdom, you have some type of revelation, you have some type of freedom, you have some type of communication coming to you. And these things that you're thinking about is magical. I don't know if you've ever written with a fountain pen before, but let me tell you, it is not the most easiest thing to do at all. You got to keep dipping that thing. You got to keep knocking the extra ink off so it don't bleed your pen, all of that stuff. And so, or bleed your paper, that is. So when I look at this card, the first thing is you get to tell your own story. You get to write and tell your own story. So I ask you today, folks, those of you who are dealing with something, what story are you writing today? What story are you telling yourself today? What story are you reliving? Are you reliving things of the past, or are you working to manifest your future? Because one thing that I want to point out is that there is some type of whimsical energy coming off of that ink. So that tells me you're giving life to something. Okay, you're giving life to something. So the question then becomes, what stories are you telling yourself today? Are you truly believing that what's before you is better than what's behind you? Are you truly believing that the things that you're putting out can be manifest? If you're trying to manifest the life of your dreams, I want you to write down in the chat right now, I am manifesting the life of my dreams. I am manifesting the life of my dreams. I am manifesting the life of my dreams. That's what I want you to put down at the bottom of the chat. I am manifesting the life of my dreams. I am manifesting the life of my dreams. Yeah, it's important. Say that 3 times. I am manifesting the life of my dreams. I am manifesting the life of my dreams. I am manifesting the life of my dreams. Yes. All right. What is the soul truth that we need to hear right now for our journey? Navy says, I am manifesting abundance in all areas of life. I know that's right. The soul truth that we need to hear right now for our journey is judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. Okay? And this kind of goes back to what I was just saying a moment ago when we were talking about the whole construct of anxiety. Remember how we were talking about anxiety? And I was saying whenever you open up your mouth and you're talking to certain people, and sometimes people love to try to tell you, just hold on, well, God got you this, that, and the third. Remember how we spoke about that just a minute ago? Okay? So everyone has their own unique paths and challenges, which means no one is needing you particularly to hold over their head and make them feel blue and make them feel anxious and make them feel invalidated in whatever it is. My path is not going to be your path. Your path is not going to be my path. What he has for me, he has for me. That's good and bad. What he has for you, he has for you. That's good and bad, right? So why do we do that to people? I'm just questioning. Why do we do that to people? Do we think it's supposed to look differently because it's them and not us? I mean, help me understand. All right, y'all, let's see. How is this affecting our lives? How is this affecting our lives? How is this affecting our lives? Hands still waking up. You know what? That is not what was supposed to be happening. All right, I'm gonna be that way. Let's do it this way. All right. No, ma'am. Go sit down. Good morning, T. Welcome back. Manifest. So I told you, somebody is manifesting things. I didn't tell you this. I talked about manifesting. Well, I did tell you this because I talked about the storyteller. But we now know that someone is working to manifest something. They're writing their own dreams. They're giving life to it. And it feels like people are judging them for the things that they're hoping and believing for. It feels like somebody is judging them for what they're hoping and believing for. And in this case, the example that I gave, when people tell you that, it does feel like someone is trying to judge you for your approach, your method, your whatever it is that you're doing, right? It feels like someone's judging you because your path looks different from theirs. Your desires look different from theirs, All right, here we go. What is the cosmic insight? Honeymoon. Okay. Somebody is in a honeymoon phase. Let me find out you've been manifesting a man, child. Either you going on a honeymoon or you're in a honeymoon phase with somebody. Oh. Oh. Things just got interesting. Huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Honeymoon. Are you worried that things may not work out with this person? Are you worried that they may not like you for you? Let's keep digging. Really? Bye, Felicia. Peace and out. Thank you. Next, leaving and not caring. So, did somebody walk away from somebody and then you found somebody else new and you into something with somebody else? Or is this a past lover that is coming into the picture and you're trying to like shoot them away because you are digging on somebody else? Okay, Navy says she did. Okay. What's up? All right, here we go. What is the tea? What is the tea? What is the tea? Photo proof, getting evidence. Okay, so somebody's been getting evidence. Ooh, why is the plot thickening? Why is the plot thickening? Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What in the world is going on? So you out here trying to be all buddied up and somebody over here taking pictures? There's a lot of people in this world. And he also music like that. Like that is pissing me off this morning. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so somebody is taking pictures. Somebody's getting evidence. Okay, he got exposed. Okay, it's not, you know what, those things happen. All right, here we go. What lies beneath all of this? What lies beneath all of this? Outdated, expired, distrusted, old news, discarded. So somebody felt discarded. Thank you, T, for my gifts. Somebody felt like they were a moot point in someone's life. Okay, they felt like they were a moot point. They were very upset about how things ended. Y'all let me forget to tell y'all the soul whisper for today. I'll come back to it. All right. When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? Really? When we look into the broken mirror, what do we see? Guidance, faith, healing, intuition, and dreams. Okay, so this goes back to what we first spoke about with the storyteller card. Remember, I told you somebody's giving life to something. You're given the opportunity to tell your story, and you're looking to manifest whatever it is that you're writing down on paper. Okay, you're manifesting that. You're manifesting it. What is the true emotion here? What is the true emotion here? true emotion is reckless love, sex. Ooh, it's getting steamy. It's getting hot in here. Oh, child. What y'all got going on the dotted on the hotline? Telling y'all got it going on the hotline. All right, here we go. What is the yin and yang? What is the influential energy here? Divine timing. You got to trust divine timing. Greater forces are at play. Release control. All is working out for the highest good. Okay, so whatever this is, it's got something to do with divine timing. It's got something to do with divine timing, y'all. Child. All right, here we go. Now, this is Grand Rising Becky. This is my true crime deck. So y'all know if anything gruesome come out, we ain't doing that, okay? What is the true crime here? What is the true crime here? Dating. Yep. Ooh, you got something new. Somebody ain't happy. Oh, child. Oh, my lamb. Oh, my lamb. Y'all can't be doing this to me 2 days in a row with this juicy. Hey, Logic, welcome. Y'all can't be doing this to me. Y'all can't be doing this to me 2 days in a row, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Does this person love you or not? 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 That's the question. Really? All right, here we go. Do they love you or do they not? If you ask me, I would say yes. Baby, you got a bouquet of roses. That means this person has strong romantic feelings for you. They want the sun, the moon. Hi, good morning, Myra. They want the sun, the moon, and the stars above. So now the real question is, what's blocking you? What is blocking you? Whew, I feel like this might be my business. For real. This might be, I don't know, I don't know. All right, burned out. You feel emotionally burned out right now. Retreat and recover before continuing. Okay, so maybe you had some bad luck in dating. Maybe that's where the anxiety is coming from. Maybe you're not trusting it because you've had your heart broken before. You've had a lot of false starts. You could also be burned out with this person from the past. Keep trying to come back. Like, I feel like there's the energy there, like trying to shoo somebody off. Okay. Child. Ooh, let's look at this soul whisper real quick before I move to the next thing. What is our soul whisper right now? 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 Now, for those of you who may be new to Pisces Tarot, I'm trying to tell you, this is the only time I will read from the book. I like the messaging. It's simplified. It's clear. It's concise. For those of you who are listening on TikTok and just not joining, my recommendation is for next week when TikTok goes dark to go and follow me on YouTube right now, because that is going to be the backup plan, all right? Same experience, different location. All right, here we go. Connected. Ooh, we got a tree. When we look at trees, y'all, okay, trees are usually reflective of growth, stability, and protection, okay? Now, we also have on here the word connected. So it feels like this is somebody who you really feel. And if you look at this, just look at this. Now, I know this is not a tree, but look at these two images. Don't they kind of like look alike? Okay. So this is somebody that you definitely have a sense of connectivity with. It is putting me in the mindset of as above, so below. Okay. So quickly, let's look this up and see, how are you connected? When you feel the suffering of every living thing in your own heart, that is consciousness. Now, we got to take a pause here, because didn't I just speak about the understanding the suffering when we were talking about anxiety and the inside piece? Didn't I just talk about this? Stop minimizing people's thoughts and their feelings. I mean, if you heard me say that, I just need you to raise your hand in the chat. If you heard me say that, I just need you to go ahead and just raise your hand in the chat, because I know that I've said it. I know that I've said it. If you heard me say it, just go ahead and raise your hand in the chat, because I know that I said it. And I said that we have to stop minimizing people's feelings, right? So this says, when you feel the suffering of everything in your own heart, that is consciousness, okay? Now, every relationship that has been in your life, as well as every relationship that has been in your life, as well as every relationship to come, is not without reason or purpose, okay? It's not without reason or purpose, all right? Whether a welcome blessing or a harsh lesson, each connection you have shared with others have helped shape who you are. Even the most difficult relationships that have left you with a greater strength, a greater sense of self, or a realization that you truly deserve to be happy. Perhaps the most critical of all your relationships is the one that you hold with yourself. The way you treat yourself expresses the way you give permission to others to treat you. Let your connections reflect the way you desire others to interact with you. Do not settle for less than the truth. Forge relationships that offer and follow these connections run deep. Most importantly, let your relationship with yourself be your truest connection of them all. Okay? So today, this is about you being aligned. This is about you feeling united and bonded and attached. This is also dealing with your Earth Star chakra, okay? So I'll look that up and explain to you guys what that is here in a minute. But this is about you saying, I shine my soul flame brightly and allow the blaze to spread like wildfire. Okay? If you have been truly looking for authentic connections lately, can you put down in the chat, I am receiving authentic connections. 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 Now, the Earth Star chakra, because remember we talked about there's 121 chakras in the body, but we tend to focus on this. There's 121 total chakras affiliated with each human being. However, there are 7 in the body that we tend to focus on. The Earth Star chakra is the energy center that connects people to Earth and is connected to the grounding point of the chakra system. Which is interesting because that Feeling the World card kept coming out. Remember, she was holding the earth in her hand. It is located 12 to 18 inches below the feet and is a part of the etheric body, okay? It is said to embody the spirit of ancient bones, the wisdom of enduring rocks, ancestral heritage, and the life force that unites us, and our shared collective consciousness. Okay. And it has to do something with the increased pieces to Mother Earth, and providing a sense of safety and grounding, help dispel negative energy. So I wasn't wrong or off base when I was talking about anxiety, because this is talking about providing a sense of feeling of safety, a strong sense of feeling of safety and grounding, in helping to dispel negative energy. Okay? So I'm telling y'all, there's some type of anxiety that is coming up in this situation that is proving itself to be problematic. Okay? I don't know what that is, but we about to find out. All right? Now, if y'all ready to investigate whose business we about to get into, I want y'all to find those drums, hit those drums in the chat, put those drums back in the chat, because it's time for us to figure out whose business is this. Like, who we talking about today? Like, what's going on? Because we want to know. We want to know. Because it sounds like everything is all good, but then it sounds like you're anxious. It sounds like you off center. So let's figure this out. Whose business is this? Whose business is this? Whose business is this? All right. Here we go, folks. Person A is a water sign, okay? Told y'all it feels like this is my business. This is a death card in reverse. So if you are a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and let me pause, because I know how y'all like to hear things. So hear what I'm saying intently, folks. Hear me out. All right? Hear me out. As we shift our energy, okay, from these insights to the potential parties that are involved, do not dismiss a message just because I'm not calling your specific sun sign. When I read messages, I read for sun, moon, Venus, and rising. Sun, moon, Venus, and rising, okay? So, person A is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, okay? They're coming in as a death card in reverse. This is dealing with resistance to change, fearing change, holding on, stagnation, decay, personal transformation. Okay, so with that being said, it definitely feels as though somebody is coming in dealing with some resistance, which could be also causing that anxiety that we spoke about too. All right, person B is coming in as a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, they could also have heavy air in their chart as well. So they could be on a cusp. No, they wouldn't be on the cusp. But they have heavy air in their chart, okay? They're coming in as the Knight of Wands in reverse, dealing with passion projects, anger, scattered energy, delays, and frustration. All right? So we got a whole lot going on up in here this morning, okay? We got a whole lot going on up in here this morning. If y'all ready to get into this reading, okay? If y'all really ready, truly ready to get into this reading, I need y'all to find those magnifying glasses. Let's go ahead and find those magnifying glasses so we can go ahead and jump in and figure out whose business this is, because we listen, we don't judge. We listen, we don't judge, but we sure about to be messy. We about to get into it. So here we go. Here we go. Find those magnifying glasses. Put them up. Let's go.
I should have followed my own. I should have followed my own intuition. I should have followed my own. I knew it. I should have followed my own. 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 Willing.
All right. So, what is going on with water and fire signs? Water and fire signs. What is going on with my water and my fire signs today? Water and fire signs. just heard meaningful relationships, you know, meaningful relationships, desiring something more, something greater. Okay. These cards. I love these cards, but I wish they would have picked a better, you know, paper, because this is like so hard to shuffle. All right, here we go. I am now hearing in my ear, I am ready for love. Why are you hiding from me? Whatever the words are. Y'all know it's my I'm Ready for Love by India Arie, okay? That's what's playing. Now, for those of you who are new to Pisces Tarot, it's that time. My nose do this every day. Don't mean I'm sick. Ain't nothing going on. It just does that, okay? So here we go. Well, at the bottom of the deck, we got gossip going on. It's a whole lot of gossip, which we already talked about with this Photoshop evidence, okay? So yeah, there's somebody looking to capture proof, okay? The people are talking. People are talking. People are gossiping. People are definitely having negative things to say. What I'm picking up on is that people are happy and disappointed at the same time that somebody's left somebody. Somebody broke up. Somebody broke up from somebody. And that's got people talking. People are talking. Yeah, somebody's doing a whole lot of gossip in here about what happened. It definitely feels like this was the talk of the town. Okay, whatever it is, this was the talk of the town. Now, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You are coming in this morning as the King of Swords upright. All right, the King of Swords upright. You've been giving a whole lot of thought about what you want your life to look like in this next phase of life. You're being very thoughtful, very calculated. You're using your wisdom. You're tapping into your personal power. You're flying high. You're in a position where it's like, I am very clear about what I want. No one's going to defraud me anymore. No one's going to pull wool over my eyes. No one's going to get me in a ruckus. No one's going to ever make me feel bad about the choices that I have made ever again when it comes to my love life. Okay? It feels like there is a calmness to you. And there's a full intentionality about what's going on. You've climbed all these mountains. You're at the top of your game. Okay? So you have a right to be very clear and cognizant about what it is that you want. But for some reason or another, we have all these people over here gossiping. Like, so people are talking. They may be saying, who she thinks she is. Yes, I think I'm the Queen of Sheba. Absolutely, I sure do. Okay? So it's a whole lot of things going on that you're finding yourself elevating and stepping above, like going to a new level, but also recognizing and accepting that you don't have to take anything. Like, you think about it. This is the King of Swords here. Okay? This is the King of Swords. He has a sword behind him, but he got one in his hand, which means he's ready to cut you off at any given moment. He's going to take you out. And so this is a beautiful place for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio to be in right now, because you're very clear. You don't have that drama. You don't have those impediments blocking you from being able to think clearly and be very aware and cognizant of what you need to do. However, what I will say is that you are also having some sense of anxiety behind what it is that you're truly manifesting. So when I say that, I mean, perhaps you don't think that it's actually possible for you to get the things that you're believing for. And what I'm telling you is if you are having those moments where you're faltering, I'm telling you that that's the wrong way to think about this. That's the wrong way to see this. Why not you? Why not you? Why not you? Let me ask you something. If it's something that you're truly believing God for right now, the God, the ancestor, whatever, whoever your belief system is, if you're truly believing something right now, believing for something right now, I want you to write down in the chat, why not me? Why not me? So I'm going to put in here too, because there's some things I'm believing for. And I'm going to write it in the chat. Why not me? Why not me? Yeah. You got to get that. Exactly, Myra. You got to get that audacity. Why not me? Why not me? Who gonna tell me I can't? You gotta walk around with that audacity, boo. Get it going. Why not me? Okay? I'm trying to tell you. At this point in my life, I wish a mother. Okay? I wish you would. I wish you would. Okay? Exactly. Beyond logic. You already there. Like, for real. Like, why not me?
Who gonna check me, boo?
Okay? Now, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is coming in right now as the Nine of Wands. They're trying to be very persistent, very dedicated, very focused, and very resilient in how they're approaching things right now. They're angry. Okay? Love has not been kind for them. They went through a breakup before they met you. Okay? They went through a breakup before they met you. And they have been stressed out about it. They're burned out. They sick and tired of trying to date people. Okay? Dating is not working out for them. They got the little pesky ex-boyfriend that keep popping up, and they keep trying to tell them, bye, Felicia, I need you to be gone. And then they keep on trying to act like they had something that was so wonderful, talking about the love that they had stays on their mind and all of that other nonsense, just trying to get you all up here in a riddle and in a tinsel and everything else. And the reality is, it wasn't that good to begin with.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Yes, it is stressing you out right now, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So right now you're looking for something that is fun. You're dating. You're enjoying life, okay? Dating. Look at this. Dating and enjoying life. They look so happy. They look so happy. And right now, you're dating this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that is clear, that is concise. They know what they want. They're not afraid to go after it. They're connecting. They're manifesting. You could be the person that they actually are manifesting. But you're scatterbrained. Your energy is here, there, and everywhere. And right now, it's like, what is going on here? You're probably trying to figure out your thoughts and your own emotions right now. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because you're dealing with anger. Your energy is scattered. You're frustrated with the delays. Okay? You over here just like, what? I don't even know what to believe right now. So this is a very complicated time right now for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, because they're trying to put their focus, their energy on healing and becoming a better person for themselves. Whereas we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, who's already there. Okay, they're already in this space. And what I'm gathering is because the energy with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is so scattered right now, I feel like water signs are a little bit skeptical. That's where this anxiety is coming from. They're skeptical about taking you serious right now because they see how you're all over the place, like you're blowing hot and cold. So when you think about the element energy, right? Water is cool and wet. Water is cool and wet. Okay? Fire is hot and dry. All right? So you have a mixture of elements. And so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is a little bit gun shy right now because of the way that you're moving, the way that you're giving them hot and cold. You're giving them in and out energy. You're giving them conflicting energy. And they're just like, you know what? I want something that's going to be real. I want something that is going to be sustainable and long term. Okay? But let's be clear. Even though they're coming at you with that grown man, grown woman energy, the reality is it's a scandal. This relationship is a scandal. You got people over here gossiping, people over here collecting information. They're digging, getting photo evidence. They putting stuff out on social media. You probably been sitting up there scrolling through Facebook in that group. Is this your man system came up and now they got your man up in here and you over here like, what is this?
There are multiple video evidence, social media evidence.
Okay? So this is unhelpful. Y'all understand what's happening? This is very, very, very unhelpful. This is unhelpful energy going on right now. Okay? You got somebody who wants something serious, but they got all the town talking. You got somebody don't even know if they going or coming. And now they over here finding out from scrolling through Facebook. You done popped up in there. Is that your man, sis, ATL group? And yes, that's a real thing. Apparently they got one in Greensboro too. Girl got kicked out because she buzzed somebody out and then I seen it on TikTok. Something. She buzzed somebody out about them being married, and then they went and told, and somehow a conundrum ensued, and people getting kicked out the group, and now she exposing everybody. It's being messy. I told y'all this was gonna get messy. Okay. So anyway, something like that is probably happening here. All right. Now the pros in all of this is that both of you are thinking that it's time to take a break. It's time for you guys to take a step back and to reflect and assess whether or not this is something that you really want to be in. You see that heart over there on the string? I don't even want to think no more with my heart. This is like a mutual decision, okay? I'm burned out. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm tired of trying to persevere through this thing called dating. This feels so reckless. It feels like a scandal. It feels like I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Okay? Have you ever been there before? Like, if you were wanting to date, but like you're kind of like apprehensive about dating, but you know what you want, you're just not sure about how to get out there and how to go about dating. If that's a feeling that you have right now, I want you to put in the chat. I want you to put in the chat a black heart. A black heart. No. Let's change that. Not black. Let's do a white heart. If you're trusting God for you to have somebody that is going to be your all in all, this is your final person, you're looking for somebody of character that has integrity, that has morals, that has values and beliefs, I want you to put a white heart in the chat. Yeah. Let me see if I can find my white heart fast enough. Nope. They don't have them in here for me. Boo. Yeah. So you guys are kind of like on the fence about whether or not you guys want to continue to persevere down this path and to pursue each other, or do you want to take a pause back, okay? The consequence in all of this is that there is a cup of love here for you. There is a beginning. There is a relationship here. It is possible. It is possible. Okay, it's here. But why, if the connection is truly here and it's authentic, why is it coming up in the consequential state? That's a good question. Why is it coming up as a consequence here? Well, I'm glad you asked. You guys are mirroring each other's energy here, okay? Remember, I told you, you got the bouquet of roses. This person is highly interested in you. They have romantic feelings for you. They said, if you ask me, I will say yes. If you ask me, I will say yes. But let's remember, you have a person that's over here that's resistant to change. They're fearing change. They're holding on. Okay? That's them. You got somebody else that's angry, they burnt out, they over here frustrated, they falling apart, they don't know if they going or they coming, they tired of spinning around in circles. Okay? So, why is this important to know? Because this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is choosing to trust divine timing. They're choosing to trust that there's greater forces at play. They're releasing their control. Everything is working out for their highest good. They're relying on guidance, okay? They're healing their faith, all right? They're looking for their intuitions and dreams to get them through this rut. Absolutely. And it makes sense. They're happy with you. But they also sense that there is some type of insecurity. So they're not slow. They're not stuck on stupid. They're not parked and dumb. They're not lost. It's not remiss. Nothing. They are very much so aware that this is something that is problematic to them. They're feeling burnt out. Absolutely. They have the romantic feelings for you, but they're not going to give it to you because they don't think that you really want it. That's why they're saying, if you ask me, I will say yes. So the question then becomes, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, are you being assertive in communicating what you want from this person? Because I'm feeling like you're not. I'm feeling as though you're coming across right now as being kind of apprehensive. You're being lukewarm. Right? Here it is. What this is trying to teach you, Gemini, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What this is trying to teach you is that this may not be the full romantic situation that you think it is. Okay? And then the question then becomes, why is it not? Good morning, Evelyn. The question then becomes, why is it not? Why is this not the connection that I thought it was? Well, that's a good question. Let's find out. Why is this not the soulmate connection that you thought it was? Spirit, why is this not the soulmate connection that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio thought it was? Give me clear and precise messages. Why is this not the soulmate relationship that they thought it was? Ha! Ooh, child. I told y'all this was about to get messy. This is not the soulmate connection. So first of all, this is a no card. This is a devil card, okay? But this is also a no because of releasing limiting beliefs, exploring dark thoughts, detachment, freedom, restoring control, resentment, and a lack of will. Now, is that not a synopsis of what I've been telling you has been going on with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius to begin with? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, you keep saying that you're ready for love, but you're really not. You keep saying that you're ready for love, but you're really, really not. You keep holding on to all these past situations and circumstances. You're hearing the whispers. You know that this person that you're dealing with is the man on these streets. They used to having attention. Let me tell you something. This is a grown man. This is King Joffrey Joffer. They can have anybody they want. They can have anybody they want. But they running around here chasing you and you don't know if that's what you want. Why would the king reduce himself down so low and then come chase you? It's the thoughts that are here that are more problematic than anything. It is the self-limited beliefs. This person, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, did not truly heal from their past situation. They did not heal. That's it. Simply put, they are not healed. They are not delivered. They're not restored. They're not ready. They're really not. They should not be dating right now. Honest to God, this is a true situation. They should not be dating right now. Okay. I feel like they may just be dating right now to prove something to themselves, trying to get themselves back out there, trying to move on. But this is the most unhealthiest way to move on, is to throw yourself back into another situation with somebody else right away. Okay? And I'm saying that because this is occurring to the other person and they're picking up on your apprehensiveness, and this is what is causing anxiety. All right? So like, they're trying to tell themselves that you're ready. They're trying to tell themselves, they being water signs, they're trying to tell themselves, you know, I got to respect that everybody comes from different walks of life. Different people have different experiences. I'm trying to be empathetic. I'm trying to lead with that. I'm trying not to hold this against you. Baby, I'm trying. All right? They're trying. But it feels like at every turn that they go down with you, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, there is an unwillingness here. And this is where they're just like, you know what? I don't think that this is something that I can do, because if I'm just going to keep on hitting this brick wall, I might as well be by myself.
Denied.
Oh, wrong card. All right. So we know it's not a soulmate connection. That confirmed what we already knew. Now, what you need to do to heal? You got the devil card again in reverse. I can't make this up. Ooh, I can't make this up. What Spirit is telling you today, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you're seeking all of the right things in the wrong person. How be it that the devil card comes up twice in a row? How be it that that the card that comes up answered this question? This told me already this was not a soulmate connection. The first thing when I asked the question, I gotta know card, is the devil in reverse. How does that come up back to back? Okay? This is an unhealthy attachment for you. You need to pay attention. And this is where the guidance is coming from. This is where the guidance is coming in. This is where the trust divine timing is coming in. Okay? This is where these two things, Spirit is telling you, listen, if you just trust me, I will give you what you're looking for. I will give you what you're looking for. I will give you what you desire. Where's your faith? I asked this question to y'all that's listening today. Is this going back to whatever it is that you're believing God for right now? Okay? If you know that you have faith as small as a mustard seed, I want you to write down in the chat, my faith is here. My faith is here. Because I know sometimes it's hard to be about. I know sometimes it's hard, to continue to go down that path and keep on believing. But I want you to write in chat, my faith is here. Because I want you to be empowered that even when things are seemingly going awry, things are seemingly trying to pull you apart, make you feel less than, make you feel like you're not ready, like you're incapable, like it'll never happen. People are saying things to discourage you. Anxiety starts to creep in. Remember that you are the author of your story. You get to write whatever story you want. You can manifest whatever you want. Yes, I want you to put down in the chat right now, my faith is here. Addie says, my faith is here. Goddess says, my faith is here. Yeah, my faith is here. Faith. Okay? I had to write it down on a card. Faith. All right? Faith. My faith is here. Don't allow somebody else to determine what your faith looks like. But be mindful that Spirit is trying to block you from attaching yourself to somebody who's not really ready. Why is it so hard for us sometimes to take those losses when we got to take those losses? Why is it so hard for us to accept when something is not for us? Why is it so hard? It's like we attach to all of the wrong things, don't we? We attach to the people who don't love us. We attach to the people who mistreat us. We attach to the people who give us anxiety and grief and make us feel less than. But we don't attach to the people who are here to help us grow and to evolve and to be our best and highest self. We be trauma bonding to all the wrong things. And that's what I feel like Spirit has been trying to communicate. With these two cards right here, you're making a step in the wrong direction, trauma bonding with somebody else. Yeah, so what? The town is talking. So what? People are talking smack about you. You didn't do nothing wrong. They just gossiping. You moved on with your life. You wanted something more of substance. Shayla says, I just cut it off yesterday after he showed me he wasn't interested or available. Evelyn says, it is because something within us is unhealed and we got to heal that. Absolutely. Absolutely. But isn't it interesting how we put on our sunglasses and be like, don't stop believing. Ain't it funny how we do that to ourselves? Isn't it funny how we talk ourselves into staying in an unhealthy situation that's toxic? If you know that you're guilty of that, because I know I am, let's write down in the chat right now, I am no longer talking myself into remaining in unhealthy situations. I am no longer talking myself into remaining in unhealthy situations. I am no longer talking myself into remaining in unhealthy situations. I am no longer talking myself into remaining in unhealthy situations. That's what we own this year. We've been talking about it all 2025. I am no longer talking myself into unhealthy situations. And that's what Spirit is trying to communicate to you. You feeling it? You seeing the anxiety? You seeing it showing up? Anytime you got some apprehensiveness going on, that's an indicator that something ain't right in this situation. Anytime you faltering, that's an indicator that something ain't right. At this point in our lives, it's about ease and flow. When it's for you, things come together. Things work for your greatest and your highest good. When you believe that. And for some reason or another, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, they're just not seemingly believing that right now. And the question is why? You waiting on this person to make a decision on if they want you. They showing you they don't want you. They showing you they don't want you because... Why, Mimi? I'm so glad you asked. Anytime somebody's around you and they're not certain about you, if they hesitant about you, that tells me they're not certain about you. And if they're not certain about you, then they're not clear about you. Right? We are not dealing with anybody else questioning what we offer. Okay? My value is not up for question. All right? So let's write that down in the chat. My value is no longer up for questioning. My value is no longer up for questioning. My value is no longer up for questioning. Either you see it, you believe it, you commit to it, or you don't. We ain't playing these games no more, folks. We ain't got time for this no more, folks. We ain't doing this no more. Not at all. Not at all. My value is no longer up for questioning, period. And if somebody come around here delaying and procrastinating, doing all of those little wonky things, then you know it's time for you to go. You know it's time for you to go. At that point, you know that the time is up. All right? Now, here we go. This is never going to become a happy home at all. This is never going to evolve into something that is going to bring that stability and growth that you're looking for, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, in this relationship. This is why it's not working. You're getting all of the indicators that this is not going to work. So why do you keep on trying to like fight and tussle with spirit? You keep saying, I call all of my angels, my guardian angels, all of my ancestors, spirit, God, help me, order my steps. You're saying all the right things. And then when the signs come down from heaven and hit you upside the head, and you just sitting there like, why don't you believe it? They're showing you who they are. Why are you not believing it? I mean, like, make it make sense. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are playing in your face. And you still leaving the door open for them? Why? Why? They don't even know if they going or coming. They over here just stuck on a doggone spin cycle, going in circles. Okay? Don't know what they want in life. Don't have that clearing. Nothing. Just over here like. Okay? That's where they are. But for you to have your life so planned out, and for you to walk away from another relationship and leave this person high and dry. Oh, thank you. If you were so adamant about doing that, why can't you just cut this person off like that? So now it's going back to the gossip. Sorry, I picked up the wrong way. The gossip. It's going back to the gossip. You worried about what other people gonna say? Because it's another one that you done lost? No, baby. When you're dating, it's called dating for a reason. Just because it's not being progressive doesn't mean it's not a win for you on the back end. You are winning even when you're losing, because you're not wasting your time. Y'all understand that? Even when you're losing, you're still winning when you're dating, because you're not losing your time. What's worse? Let's do a poll. Let's take a poll. Y'all know I love polls. What's worse? Tell me what's worse. Would you rather date somebody for a long period of time, 6 months or longer, to find out that they're wasting your time? Or would you, so if you would rather date somebody for 6 months or longer and find out they're wasting your time, I want you to put a red heart in the chat. Or would you rather somebody to break things off with you sooner than later, within those 6 months, if they know it's not working, which or not, it has no potential? So if you rather go 6 months or longer, put a red heart in the chat. If you would rather know 6 months earlier, put a black heart in the chat. Okay? If you'd rather cut it off sooner than later, once you're like, this ain't gonna be it, put a black heart in the chat. But if you'd rather continue to persevere through and cycle through, let the honeymoon phase wear off, and then be like, you know what, I don't think this is just working for me, put a red heart in the chat.
Survey said.
Everybody said that y'all not willing to do that. So why are you doing it, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, huh? Why? It feels like there's some type of investment here on this person. I don't know why, but it just feels like there's an investment of some sort here. Lady says she'll give it some time to figure it out. Okay. So let's see. What is going on here? Spirit, clarify. Myra says she's still healing. Exactly. And nobody can tell you how long it's going to take to heal. keep hearing Cisco yelling in my ear now. All alone, all alone. Hey. Y'all know what song I'm singing? It's an old song by Drew Hill. I think it's called All Alone. Let me look it up. We're all alone. Let me see if I can find it. Yep, All Alone. I keep hearing Cisco singing that. That's what I was doing when I was shuffling. Since you left me, baby, I've been steady crying. All alone, wondering if you really truly love me. All alone, I'll never give my heart again. Baby, I got to be alone. Okay, so going back to when we were talking about this photo proof. And I said, I feel like this person was walking around Facebook, scrolling through Facebook, and they saw your picture or something like that on the, is that your man, sis, group? Okay. I'm taking back the thought that this person left that person. I feel like this person was in a situation with somebody else, and that situation with them didn't work out. They were not the decision makers of that. They were not the decision makers. Okay? And so, what it feels like is that you know what? I don't know how many times I have to continue to report this person on YouTube, but I would really appreciate it if they did a much better job at controlling that. Like, seriously. I really wish they would. It's got to be a bot of some sort. Anyway, so yeah, so it feels like this person is coping. Now that makes sense. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you're coping with the fact that someone made a decision for you, which speaks volumes to this death card. And why it's talking about you, I did block them. I need a moderator for YouTube. But, you know, I keep blocking, they keep coming back. Okay, so with this death card here, it says resistant to change, fearing change, holding on, stagnation, decay, personal transformation. That makes more sense. They're holding on to this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius because they don't want to be alone. They don't want to be alone. Oh, child, that is rough. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, y'all rather hold on to somebody? Y'all rather hold on to nothing? I'm confused. You rather hold on to somebody not knowing it. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, y'all holding on to somebody knowing that this ain't going nowhere. All right. Told you. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. It's not going anywhere. You're holding on to this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius because you're afraid of being alone. That's what that anxiety is about. Instead of you trusting divine timing and believing that God is going to guide you to this person, even though it feels good, it's not right. Y'all just having fun. Y'all cool enough to kick it. But if we're really being honest here, what else is there here to do other than to watch Netflix and chill?
Trash!
You understand? Like, why put yourself in this situation? It's beyond me. You got the 2 of Pentacles. All right? You are going to have to make a choice and a decision about whether or not you're going to proceed to move forward with this connection with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I feel like strongly, you already know what time it is. You already know what time it is. But why are you so adamant about holding on? Now, we got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Right now, you're being charged with focusing on yourself right now, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're being charged with focusing on you and healing yourself and worrying about your highest good. Focusing on getting your bag, getting your money right, getting your health back, getting your glow back, getting everything that you want, getting it back. Again, why do you keep on holding on to this person who ain't giving, it ain't add no value to you?
Period.
You can watch Netflix by yourself. You don't need nobody else for that. And here it is. They're not giving you the energy back. They're not exchanging. They're not pouring into you. I mean, like, bruh, how many ways can I say it? How many ways can I say it? This is a non-advantageous situation for you to be in. And I know you're equally frustrated at just as much as this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is. You probably over here like,
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
okay, that probably is you. But where is your faith? If you're settling for any and everything, where is your faith? The King of Swords. This is the second time this has come up in this reading. You know what you want. You know how to get there. You know what to do. Why not keep putting yourself out there? You're trying to manifest it. You're trying to be so thoughtful and so intentional about what everybody is doing. But why are you not taking care of yourself? By a show of hands, if you're out here dating right now, and you know that you had a bad history in the past of not taking care of yourself, if you've been alienating yourself, can you just put your hand up in the chat? Because I know I've done it. I've been so about this person that I'm all about this person that I haven't been taking care of myself. Okay? And if you know that that is the case, yeah, Miss Coffee says, I am over postpone. Exactly. I'm not doing it no more. I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it. Yeah, we ain't doing it no more. Like straight like that. We ain't doing it like that no more. No, not at all. Not at all. Anytime I come across somebody now, y'all giving me questions like you inconsistent. You know, you over here playing games. You fall off the face of the earth on the weekends. You know, you tell me you want to take me out on Sunday. Sunday come, you ain't told me no time, no location. You didn't plan nothing. You know, like, bro, what are we doing?
Absolutely not. Child, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You understand? I would rather cut this off right now than to let this continue to go forward. I would rather say, you know what? Another one bites the dust.
Another one.
And keep it moving. But for some reason or another, my beloved Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, child, we over here just holding on. Don't want to let go because we don't want to. That phone's so dry right now. You know your phone dry when it's a whole snowstorm coming. Whole city shut down for 72 hours and you ain't got nobody. You over here throwing the remote control and laying in your bed talking about some.
All a bunch of bullshit.
Okay? But you got to be comfortable in that. That's the season that you in. Until God brings you somebody else, that's the season that you're in. I'm not devaluing your feelings. I know it's lonely. I know it's isolating. I know it's frustrating. I know it don't make you feel good. We all got needs. I am well aware. But what Spirit has been, good morning, Twani. What Spirit has been telling you is do not put your eggs in this basket. That is clear. That is clear. Do not put your eggs in that basket. I know that's not what you want to hear. I know me telling you this is just like, I know it is. I can relate. But it's better for you to be single and alone and have a peace of mind, knowing that you're safe, that you're healthy, that you're cared for, that you're loved, that you're admired, and all of those good things, than to be tied down to somebody who don't even value you and don't even know. Grand Rising, they don't value you. They don't know your worth. I put it to you this way. If somebody put a silver dollar in your hand, would you even know that that's a dollar, or would you just think that's a quarter? You understand what I'm saying? How many of you have never seen a silver dollar before? Just raise your hand in the chat. If you've never seen a silver dollar before, if you don't even know what I'm talking about, just raise your hand in the chat. Come on. We want to see you come to the front of the class. If you've never seen a silver dollar before, we're not shaming you. We're not judging. We're asking questions. If you've never seen a silver dollar before, I want you to raise your hand. Just tell the truth. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of. A silver dollar looks just like a quarter. So my point is, it's just a little bit larger. But you wouldn't know that if you've never seen it before. So what I'm telling you is, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you are that dollar. And this person is looking at you like you a quarter. Why would you give anybody 75 cents more than what they need? Okay? Let's go ahead and close this read now. Some people just don't know what they're worth. They want things so bad that they're willing to compromise their integrity, what they're worth, just for the sake of being in, for the sake of being a part of something. That's what time they own, and that's just because they don't know. What is a silver dollar? A silver dollar looks like a quarter. I have some, but it literally is. It looks like a quarter, but it's larger. Let me see if I can find a picture of it and share it. Okay, so here goes a silver dollar. I'm gonna look at the images. Let me see if I can copy it. All right, now I'm going to put it here and see if I can. It's probably not gonna let me do it. Hold on, let me see. What is it telling me to do? Lock sources, unlock sources. Okay, so let me see if I can paste, copy and paste. Oh, I know what I gotta do. Oops, what am I doing? Okay, that's not what I want to do. I'm over here messing stuff up, trying to be innovative. All right, here we go. All right, I took a screenshot of it. Let me see if I could just drop it over here. Do you see it? Oopsie. Okay, you see the silver dollar? This is a silver dollar. Let me know if y'all can see it. Y'all see it? Exactly. Evelyn says, I refuse to be a silver dollar when I'm a quarter. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let me delete this off of here. Let me, how do I hide? Okay. Yep. All right, here we go. Let me fix my thing back first. How do I say goodbye? Boop. Okay. All right. So I done did something. I don't know what I done did. I probably, hey Frenchie, welcome back. Yeah, so it does say $1, but the thing is, if you don't know that it's a silver dollar, somebody, because I mean, like it's vaguely, it's probably like 2 centimeters bigger than a regular quarter. So if you don't know and you just moving quickly, you done gave somebody a whole dollar when you only meant to get them 25 cents. You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. That is the problem. All right. So we definitely want to make sure that we're not giving credence to that we're not allowing people, to think that you know, it's okay. It's not okay. It's absolutely positively not okay. All right. So, as we switch out to the potential final outcomes, I can only say potential because I can only read free will. All right. I mean, I can only read the energy. I cannot predict free will. All right. So I definitely feel like this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio got some maturing to do. They're resistant to change, but I think that they're going to have to come to a revelation that, you know, you can't be nice and kind to everybody all the time. Well, you just let people waste your time. You can be kind and all of that, but don't let people waste your time. All right. Don't let anybody waste your time. These people are over here playing in your face, and you gotta follow the signs. When somebody's over here playing in your face, don't be afraid to call it.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
And move along, okay?
You've got mail.
And then you just got to be ready to say
Goodbye.
all right. Now, this is that stagnation. So I feel like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with this Knight of Swords is going to take their sweet and precious time cutting this off. I don't think that they want to close the door to this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I don't know why. That's concerning. I don't know why they want to hold on to this person, but they're definitely holding on to them. They're going to take their time. My guess is that they're hoping that the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius just kind of falls back and withdraws their application instead of them having to do it. My gut tells me that Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces does not like breaking up with people. Okay? That's what I'm gathering. But I do feel like with this Queen of Swords, you need to be mindful and be paying attention to what's going on around you. Okay? Yes, you don't want the bad reputation. You don't want people talking smack about you. Fine, get it, understood. Okay? But at the end of the day, you a whole grown man. You know what I mean? You got to be able to be up here and be like, you know.
Accusation. False accusation. And
you know? So you got to be in a place where you got to be able to put that out into the world. You got to be able to really put yourself in a position to where you're understanding that I don't have to be bound to what other people are saying and thinking. I don't have to be bound by what your opinions of me are. I'm single, I'm dating, I'm living and enjoying life. I don't need nothing else from you right now. Be easy. Life is hard enough. Dating is hard enough. I don't need your criticism. I'm doing the best that I can with what I got. God darn it. Right? I mean, if you think that dating is challenging enough, I just want you to say, put your favorite emoji in the chat. If you know that dating is hard enough already as it is, put your favorite emoji in the chat. Because right now, the fact that you just showing up is commendable.
I'll do the best I can with what I got. Oh.
You see what I'm saying? Okay? So you guys got to be able to put yourself in a position to where you're being comfortable and confident with who you are. Right? Don't allow somebody to make you feel bad because you're making a decision for you. You can't live your life letting other people give you anxiety and grief and depression and all those negative emotions. This ain't about them. Hold on, y'all, real quick. Christian! 6:45. My apologies. You got to get your hope back. You got to get your excitement back. You got to get listen, baby. Listen. You got to put yourself in a position to where you're actually tapping into what, look, both of these. Y'all see what's on both of these cards? Y'all see that? On both of these cards, there are some type of musical instruments. Okay? What I'm telling you is you need to learn how to walk to the beat of your own drum. Stop letting society put pressure on you about what dating looks like. Okay? Stop putting, don't, just because people on the internet talking that trash on the internet, don't mean you got to ascribe to what is being said on the internet about you. Live your life. Dance. Smile. Do whatever it is that you feel like your heart is calling you to do. If you want to be, reckless out here, if you want a whole bunch of one-night stands, go get you one.
All right, then. Keep your secrets.
You see what I'm saying? If that's what you want, do it. Who gonna check you? We grown. Just know that you got to deal with the consequences of what comes with it.
Keep that a secret.
Okay? Just be careful with what you're doing. But I want you to get excited about your future because divine timing and guidance is here. You're not forsaken in this at all. And not at all. You're gonna listen. With this 10 of Pentacles here, baby, somebody gonna watch you have a glow up. But this glow up is not gonna happen until you learn how to release these other things. Hey boo, this glow up ain't gonna happen until you release. You will have the last laugh if you trust divine timing. That's what that's about. You will have all of that. Here go this Page of Swords over here. I'm telling you. This is the second time this card has come up in this reading. Somebody is watching you. They're looking for information. I don't know what it is that you're doing, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody's big mad. They just waiting. They're waiting. Baby, they're waiting. They are waiting for you. It's not this person, though. I can tell you that. It's definitely not this person at all. Whoever's got they finger on you, it ain't got nothing to do with this. There's something from your past that keeps coming up. Are you up? Christian? Are you up? 650. All right. So, here we go. Angels, what messages do you have for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio dealing with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Didn't I tell y'all that? Yes, I do. Trust. You got to have trust. Okay? You got to have trust. This is calling you to have divine trust and divine timing. Trust that you're being guided. Trust that you're being led. Trust that it's going to work out for you. Trust. Grand Rising Pope. Now, Romeo and Juliet, what messages do you have for this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? What messages do you have for this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Dealing with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what messages do you have? Appointment, engagement, marriage proposal. I'm telling y'all. I just told y'all this with this card and now this card. I feel like once you let go of this situation of nothing, you're going to walk into a marriage. You're going to walk, not necessarily a marriage, but you're going to walk into somebody that is going to end up being a life partner for you. And you're going to be very, very, very happy with that. Okay? You're going to be very, very happy with that, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You got to let go of this situation because it's nothing here. This is why you're being called to trust and have divine guidance, divine timing, okay? Which is also possibly why, if you ask me, I'll say yes. So there's somebody else out there for you that's going to help you get married and it's going to take you to this honeymoon. It just ain't this person. They're going to be sitting back here watching you. See this? They're going to be watching you. You're going to be happy and living your best life, and they're going to be old and crusty watching you, which is probably also where this photo evidence is coming from. Okay? They're going to be seeing the pictures posted on the social medias. They're going to be big mad, and don't nobody care. You was over here wasting time, had me questioning myself, made me feel like I was insecure and inadequate. You know, all of those different things. We're not doing that no more. We are not doing that no more. Last card, and I'm getting out of this business. Spirit, when can we expect to come across? When can Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio expect to meet this new person? When can Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Thank you, Beyond Logic and Marie. When can Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Well, dog. Okay. When can Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio expect to meet this new person? March 17th. So you'll meet this new person in the spring. You will meet this person in the spring, okay? You'll probably meet them by St. Patrick's Day. You'll start dating them. Things will start coming together, okay? But I definitely feel like you got somebody else out there that's much more better and much more deserving and fitting for you. So don't feel like you got to hold on to this. Let it go. Stop being resistant. Let it go. All right? Now, exactly, the biblical New Year. That's right. That's right. It's also the seasonal New Year as well. Because the solar cycle starts in March, at the end of March. It actually starts with the Aries season, okay? So, with that being said, I am Mimi the Light Seer, and I'm officially out of your business. I want to thank all the 1,500 folks that dropped by the chat today. At this time, I am going to encourage you. Please, we have 1 week, y'all. We have 1 week, and TikTok may go completely dark. So with that said, right now, while I'm still here, go click on my picture, go to my bio, and go follow me right now on YouTube. That is our contingency plan. We are live right now on YouTube, okay? So I get it's not TikTok, it's not all of that, but guess what? It is a streaming platform where we can continue to have our community, okay? So go ahead and follow me now. If this message resonated with you, go ahead and bookmark it. Comment down the section. Let me know how this message has resonated with you. I love to hear from you. I want to thank you so much for rocking with me for the past almost 2 hours, okay? I am booking personal readings right now. So if you're interested in a personal reading while you're in my bio, go ahead and go on over to PiscesTarot.com. That is the only way I will book a personal reading. I will never reach out to you and solicit you. I don't have WhatsApp, none of that stuff. I ain't on Facebook, none of that. Okay, none of that. I will never reach out to you to do a reading. You contact me and we'll schedule it and we'll go from there. All right. So protect yourself from frauds. Okay. I want to give a huge thank you to all of my new followers who have just joined the community. Thank you so much for joining. I want to send a special thanks to all of my 10 folks who gifted me. Not only did they donate their time, but they gave me their talent and their treasure, and I appreciate it so very much. Listen, I hope that the work that I do with you guys continues to land with you and continues to make an impact with you on a day-to-day basis. If it wasn't for you and you rocking with me and my guppies, I would not be here. Okay, I will find other things to do with my time in the morning, all right? So I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me into your hearts and into your homes. Thank you so much for allowing me to get into your business, and I hope that you guys have a magnificent Monday. With that being said, bye! Thank you.